Do you have so many ideas for projects that you just don't know which one you should be working on? Well, I'm going to help you get the clutter out of the way. Hey, it's Don Skaggs with Empowered Inventing TV, where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom, so you, not someone else, not someone that you just throw the keys at, no, you can turn them into real things like products and businesses that actually make money. Now, what do you do if you have so many ideas that you just don't know which one you should be working on? I hear that question from a lot of inventors and entrepreneurs out there. So what do you do if you have just all these ideas? I'll see a lot of inventors that will just have so many ideas. And we have this tendency to do that when we're creative, or when those creative juices are flowing or start to flow. I'll see a lot of people will come to our inventor groups and they come in fresh with that one idea. Don, this is the one. This is it. This is my magnum opus. This is the one. It's gonna be the one. And then in 6 months, after they've been around other like-minded people and other good creative people, and by the way, you want to get involved with an inventor group. There's one near you. Get involved. If you need to get one online, we've got one, kyinventors.org. A little plug for ours. But when you're around people like that, the creative juices flow in a way that they don't any other time. And if you come in and you've got that one big idea, you may wind up with so many ideas that you don't know which one to work on. And I see this so many times, and 6 months later, it's like, Don, I've got so many ideas now, I don't know which one I should be doing. And so get involved with inventors, get involved with workshops, but expect that may come up, and that's not a bad thing. It's a very, very, very good thing. But tuning in at times, inventors end up getting stifled, though, by having too many ideas and not knowing which one they need to be working on. So there's this danger that I see a lot of shifting back and forth between one idea and another, especially when working on one gets to a part where it becomes difficult. We love shiny objects, especially inventors and entrepreneurs. We love the little shiny objects out there. And we've got the one shiny object that we're working on, and this is it. This is the one I'm going to be working on. And it gets a little dull because it gets a little hard, or maybe you've got another step to go to that's a little scarier, a little different. And you look over here and, oh look, a shinier object. And you drop that one. I'm just going to set this aside for now, and you go after the next one. Before you know it, you've got like 17 dull objects that were once very, very shiny, and you're not making any progress on any of them because you're trying to push, 14 cars up a hill at the same time. So don't do that. Don't do that. That's the danger of shifting back and forth, and you do that because it gets hard. So don't look at one project, one invention, and decide by your feelings or by the degree of difficulty or by fear of the next step. I see that a lot, the fear of the next step. I don't know what to do next, or I'm not as good at this part as I am at the next part, so I'm going to stop here and go do something different. No, don't do that. Don't look at it that way. Don't let that pull you back and forth. Look at it as you would fruit on a tree. This is one of the best analogies I know to explain this. So you're looking at this tree. This tree is very tall, and there's the fruit hanging it's all over the tree. It's from top to bottom. It's full of just luscious fruit. And so you've got fruit hanging from the very top all the way down to the very bottom branches. And you have a ladder, fortunately, that you can use to pick the fruit. But the ladder is only so tall. It's not a real tall ladder for a lot of us. And what you do, though, is you take that ladder and you pick the fruit you can reach first, and then go sell that fruit because you could reach it, and then you go buy you a taller ladder. Now, in this analogy, the tree is your creativity, and the fruit are all these ideas that you've come up with. And the ladder are your resources. So, pick the fruit you can reach. It may not be your magnum opus. It might not be, Don, this is the one, I know it, this is the one I've been waiting for all my life. But you don't have the ladder tall enough to reach it because it's way, way high up. Pick the fruits you can reach. You can if you can learn. And this is another very, very important piece of it. Well, Don, this other fruit, I can reach it, but it's not fun, or it's not, it's not really, shiny enough, to use that metaphor again. But here's the important part of picking that lower hanging fruit. If you can pick the fruit you can reach, if you can learn to become successful with a smaller product, with a smaller market, it's going to prepare you for the bigger ones. If you are going to fail with something small first, learn from that, and then try the next one up, and you're going to be better at it. You're going to know things. You're not going to make, I'm not going to do that again. I know how to do this part. And you do it. By the time you get to the magnum opus, the time you get to the fruit at the top of the tree, guess what? You have learned so much from this other fruit that you've been picking from the bottom all the way up towards the top. So, you always make your most mistakes while with the smallest and the cheapest projects. That is one of the best strategies I know for going about this. Make your mistakes cheap. Learn, fail fast and fail cheap is what they say a lot. And you can always, you will always make your most mistakes, by the way, early on. Even if you don't think you're going to, you're going to. You're going to look back at that first prototype. You're going to look back at that first project. You're going to look back at that first thing that you did, the first iteration. You're going to look and you're going to scratch your head and you say, what in the world was I thinking? Because you didn't have the perspective of time and experience going forward for the other stuff. So you're always going to make these mistakes early on, whether it's a project or whether it's over your entire career. And you never know. There's another really good thing about the small fruit, the lower hanging fruit, is where this small project, this small product, this niche area is going to lead you to. It could be something bigger, something big and unknown that you would have never found out any other way. And I've seen that happen a lot. So there's a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas are a good thing. Having a lot of ideas is a very, very good thing. But the best way is to start with one, pick that one, and then go with it. And don't let the other shiny objects distract you. So if you're looking for more information, go to empoweredinventing.com. We have an Empowered Inventing Academy course called Idea to Income, and it kind of gets you started on the right road, the right path. And check that out. That's at empoweredinventing.com. I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Like, subscribe, help us to build our tribe. And I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of those online courses, or on the next video.